When speaking of leagues, the AAHA, the All-American Hockey Association, just recently voted to become a league. What do those changes mean, and how? I mean, the IceMen are still a part of the AAHL, so what do those league changes mean for that?
Basically, the moving to a league format was simply for the purpose of kind of getting everybody to agree that they're wanting to play together, and it's something that they're committed to for the longer term.
Mm-hmm.
As an association, it basically was each team deciding that we agree to play against you this year.
Mm-hmm.
As a league, we have, there are other things that we qualify for from both in terms of immigration and in terms of league-wide sponsorships. Things like that, the companies want to look at a league and see that it has some stability. We're returning all the 4 teams that finished last year. So that's a good sign, and especially when you see that so many of the single A leagues in the past have never even finished a season. The fact that things were not perfect, far from it this past year, but we were able to finish our season, and every market played as many home games as they told their season ticket holders they were going to. So we were able to fulfill the obligations and the responsibilities that we had to our communities. And now we're just looking at building on that going into the next year, and we felt that by stabilizing ourselves in a league format will help in the process of doing that.
The IceMen had been a big force in the AAHA, and I've been a big spokesperson for it and a big factor driving it. Is that going to continue even with the impending move?
Oh, absolutely. Our commitment right now is to the All-American Hockey League,
mm-hmm.
and we want to see it succeed. No matter when Evansville makes the move to the IHL, no matter when that happens, we want to have built this thing to the point where it can sustain itself. I am still working, with the league and for the league for helping to build the product and securing itself and making it as stable a single A league as it can.
Mm-hmm.
And we feel confident that in the coming years we're going to be able to make it even bigger and bigger and stronger than it is now.
One thing I know that got announced was an All-Star weekend for this coming season, and that's been awarded to Evansville. Talk to us about the upcoming All-Star weekend. I'm excited about it.
Well, we've actually fielded a lot of calls, a lot of people that are excited about it, and I attribute it to our fans. It's because of our fans and because of the tournament that we had last season that it was even, that it was a no-brainer, that it come down here to Evansville, because we believe that the support is going to be fantastic. And it's one of those things where it's not just a game test. We want it to be in a weekend, full of events. So we're going to be having Friday night. We'll be having a skills competition here, and then following that there will be a big party going on down at Jillian's downtown, and then Saturday, of course, we'll have the All-Star game, and we're trying to get some other things, squeezed into that time frame as well, so that it is something that as people from out of town come into Evansville, that they may not normally come here. They may come here for this particular game and or this particular weekend, and we want them to have the full experience. It's what the Evansville fans get to have all the time.
Good. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun weekend.